Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Village Guys Sports Show. Yeah, it's Monday evening, and we do this consistently every Monday evening at 7 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. And yeah, if you're joining for the first time, we chat to people from Paul and Wellington doing amazing things. Of course, sport is massive in our communities, and there are so many people doing amazing things. And yeah, we just a storytelling business, telling people about their achievements. But yeah, before we go, we just want to say we have a guest today. Normally we have them online, so today we have them in person, which is much better. So we get to take selfies for a change. And I'm speaking to Shannen Bartlett, and she's of course had a very nice success over the past 3-4 months, and also she's got the SA colors now, so we're going to chat to her a bit about the journey. But before we get to her, let's celebrate the people in our community. Um, so we do a presentation with all the people. So we have Mikhail Simpson. Those of you following me, you saw this week. He's South Africa's kickboxing champion, and he's under 15. So yeah, we've got a kickboxing champion from Paul, the best in South Africa, which is massive. And then we also have Christopher Roy. Those of you that watched the morning show a few months ago, he was included in the Sleeping Princess Ballet. As you can see, that photo, pretty amazing. So, celebrate Rito van Roy. And then we also have the Super 8 this weekend. This weekend was the Super 8 finals, and the finals included all the local teams here in Paul, and we all had load shedding on Saturday. So the finals did not happen, and it's between the Lower Blues Paul and Rangers, and they are going to only play on the 15th of October, so we're still going to have to confirm about that, but all the other teams went along. And then, there's so much rugby in Paul and Wellington. I don't want to mention all the people's names, that's why I just put the logos there. But it was pretty cool seeing Stevino Jacobs in action again. He was in the Bulls starting lineup and he scored a try, so he's back on the scoreboard. But all the teams won. They're all playing in URC overseas. And 4 out of 4 for the locals. And then, of course, the big guys. Frans Malherbe, Kanan Moody, and Kurt Lee were the Springboks this weekend. Played against Argentina. Pretty cool. Kurt Lee was on the field after his 4-match ban. And then, Kanan doesn't need introduction, and Frans Malherbe returned for the Springboks. And that's just a cool photo. We saw Kanan Woody on the front page of SA Rugby. I think his brother had a cool post this weekend saying that when he was younger, his brother always said his dream is to be on the front page of SA Rugby magazine. And that's the reality that kicks in. And then lastly, just cricket. So the cricket season is starting. Of course, Shannen's going to tell us a bit about when she watches cricket and why she watches cricket. Paul Cricket Club had their annual game against St. Augustine, but also very interesting. The season is starting on the 8th of October. All the fixtures are out. Someone sent it to me today, so you can go to my website. I'm going to put it up tonight, and you can see who all the teams are that are playing in the various leagues, T20 and the Premier. And then also lastly, cricket, SA cricket team, our coaches, which is Shaw Langerveld and Justin Antong. They in India starting their T20s and their one-day tour. So good luck to Unsa Mensa. And then let's move over to netball, and who better to chat to than someone that does it for, I won't say a living yet, but she's got a 9 to 5, so she plays this as a passion. And it's none other than Shannen Bartlett.
Finally, I'm made it to the studio.
We've invited you in many times, eh?
No, I'm sorry, I'm here, and I'm excited. I love the segment. I love being here. I love talking sports. So let's go.
Why are we watching cricket?
Supporting the family members.
Okay, Madam Netball. So super exciting. You got your SA colors now. And we are going to New Zealand to play netball fives. How are we feeling?
Feeling good, honestly. It only kicked in like a week ago. I'm excited to go to New Zealand. The thing is, I can't even handle 2 hours in a plane.
Oh yeah, that's like
So I don't know how I'm going to do like the 18 plus 8 hours.
Okay.
New Zealand.
Yeah, it's super exciting.
Yes, but I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Finally get to wear the green and gold. On my chest.
Okay.
And my surname on my back. I'm very excited.
But that was like the dream come true of netball, no?
Yeah, definitely I'm so. That's like the highest.
Yeah, to wear the green and gold.
Green and gold.
Yeah, but I mean, we've got a gazillion interviews for you to watch for a 15-hour trip. So I mean, we can supply to you. But before we get to you, let's chat about the. You of course know these movers and shakers.
Yes, I do.
Bianca De Vere, I mean, man, what you call a player of the match?
Yes, they are playing basketball. It's good. You should watch it.
I do.
So all of you not watching basketball, Martin is playing tonight
Okay.
against Northwest University, not known as Booker anymore.
All right. Why not?
So they're just changing it.
All right. Cool.
Because they have 3 campuses.
Okay.
And they only go to one Booker. They don't like that.
Okay.
They want the
Oh,
university.
okay.
So it's Northwest University. They played against Martin played against UJ yesterday. It was a tight one. It was a good one. They won.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited to see the finals and the semifinals. But yeah, I know Bianca played against her. Never played in a team with her because she's younger than me.
Yeah.
3 years younger than me. However, both of us are selected into the president's squad.
Why? I don't know that.
Yeah. No man.
Oh yeah, I made a post about that. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so the president's squad is also we got the fast 5 squad and the president's 12.
Yes,
so that
yes.
has a B team for the Proteas.
Okay.
So in that squad, so we go after the fast 5, we're gonna go to training camp, doing trials, and then hopefully we'll be they will be so cool.
Nice, man. Jeez. And then the other mover and shaker for netball is
Ivy, also a good player.
Yeah, playing for UWC.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, so she was also player of the match. Yeah, madam, so we are going to New Zealand. So what happens? So you go for the trials. I saw the photos of the trials. I was wondering, okay, but when is this going to be announced?
I remember you asking. So I actually found out like at the trials that I made the team. Well, not at the trials because I left early.
Okay.
So they phoned me on my way home, driving home from the airport, and they said, okay, but you need to scream. My brother, Alton was sitting next to me, like, it's a team.
Like, did they phone you or what?
Yes, and I was like a WhatsApp call. But Michelle, said we missed this time. You made it. And then the coach told me, she's like, why are you excited? No, I'm not. She wasn't supposed to tell me.
Oh, okay.
And then they just said, congratulations.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
So would we phone first, like mom and dad, or are we waiting until we get
No,
out?
yes, I just told my brother, I'm like, I want to try into this truck. I was so excited, and then I got home and I sit on the car and yes, I'm going to New Zealand.
Nice, man.
And then I just see my mommy freak out. She was like, oh my word. But yeah, so we went to the trials. Fast 5 is very different from traditional netball.
Okay.
So traditional netball is more short and sharp movements, where fast 5 includes a lot more running.
Okay.
Because there's only 10 players on court, so 5 in a team. So there's no wing attack and there's no wing defense. It's only the center, and you get to goal attack immediately with the defender and then the shooter.
Okay.
So we were tired, all of us. We were like, what is happening? That was just warm up before we had to play and try.
Yeah.
But it was quick 3 days. We only played for like 2 days, and then they announced the team, and then I wasn't allowed to post anything, not to share that for
Not that you post a lot anyway.
Yeah, but then I told my friend, like I told Mandy, because my colleague is about really work, and then I said,
Yeah.
and then she kept on asking me about when can I post this?
Yeah.
No, you can't, we have to wait. So then a week after, I knew that I met the post. So everyone freaked out, and I'm like,
Exciting times. But tell me, okay, of course, like sport is like professional sport, or the sport is like, I mean, you get your ups and your downs. Was there like ever time where you just thought, this is like really time? Because you have a 9 to 5, it's not like netball is a professional sport like I'm playing cricket, you play to do it. But yeah, were there times where you thought, I think I'm a bit more of netball?
Yes, you see, I've always loved netball. It was a passion for sports, to be honest. Not just netball, I played a lot of sports in my life. And I had to make a choice, I chose netball.
Yeah.
And then after school, I went to Northwest University to study, and I played netball there. And then I'm not sure what happened, but I came back in tears, and I stopped netball for a full 6 months.
Wow.
To me, that's long.
Yeah.
And then I had no plan of going back. I just stopped netball. I wanted to study. I did study, but I obviously now stopped at Northwest University. Came back, and then my mom literally came home one day and she said, "You have training." I think it was a Tuesday. She said, "You have training tomorrow at 6:30 in Hall. That one is netball course. You were trained by being signed up." So there you go. I didn't argue, didn't say anything. I just went.
Yeah.
And that's how I now got back into the Fed Wines netball,
Yeah.
and then the Western Cape netball, and then I finally decided I'm going to go try the Stings. Because I remember watching the Stings like on TV.
Yeah.
I remember watching them. And I remember I didn't sit and watch the game. I was like standing in front of the TV, watching them like this. No, why did you do this? You were supposed to go that way. So I just decided, you know what? I'm going to play with the TV. I'm going to do that. And I went to trials. I felt so small, but then I made the team the first time I trialed. I was so happy, so blessed. My mom was there. She supported me. She always supported me. And then, how can I say? I feel like it's not easy. You have to work hard. You have to be disciplined, and you have to put in all the work. You have to decide this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to get there. But then I decided like, I think I had enough of this now. The constant hard work, the discipline, the telling the friends, you know what, I can't, or telling family I won't be there, or just missing all the memories, and then I wanted to start a new journey. Just wanted to focus on something else, and that's when I thought maybe something hang on my technique, just play casual netball.
How long ago was it?
Like a month ago. Actually.
What?
Yes,
That's
like a month ago.
insane.
And then, because I remember before SA championship, I told Mandy, this is going to be my last one, and that's where I'm going. I said, I think this is going to be my last. I'm going to go, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to do it for myself, I'm going to play netball, represent my region, and then come back and just be like, I'm good. I'll just see what happens. And then at nationals, I got announced into the squad, the past five squad, the regional squad. So I just stood there and I'm like, but I have different plans. So
Why are you doing this to
yes,
me?
what's happening? And then they said, listen here, so we have trials now. We flying you guys up, and I hesitated to go because sometimes you feel like I'm just gonna go, but nothing's gonna happen. You kind of get sick of it. Just one week, I'm not gonna make it. You know you good enough. You know you enough. You know you can do it. So and coaches make or break. Just have to say. So I decided, you know what, just go, just take it when it happens, and then
What happens?
yeah. And I have to say, I'm a runner as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a runner on court. I have a lot of short movements, but I love to run.
Okay.
So first side of my game, I ran up and down the whole time. And I loved it. I loved every second of it, and I'm so excited to go represent my country. It's so weird to say that.
But I mean, it's just like, I think it's that mother stuff. So she probably realized you're not to say because you're not doing what you love, and now she forced you back into it, and look what that means.
Definitely, I have to thank
I'm sure you're thanking every day. But what are we doing when what are you teaching, or you?
Yeah, I'm a final year student at TVG, but I work as an intern at Bulldozer.
Okay.
And then I coach, but they will stop now for school. So I'm not back at class. We have class now. So campus in class.
She's busy, right?
Exams coming up. I literally, as soon as I land in Cape Town, the 8th of November, I have to go to an orientation as an exam. My lecturer does not know this yet. Don't watch, don't say yes. I still have to go to it.
What?
Say yes, and in the night I'm back. I'm writing exams. I'll be studying. I'm studying on the plane. That's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, but you have enough. Then you can't fail when you have enough time. It's like 15, 16 hours.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna watch movies around.
You got bigger picture. Okay, so what happens until now? You practice together because, of course, it's like everybody's all over the
Yes,
country.
we are scattered, and most of the girls are playing basketball.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
I literally think it's 2 or 3 that's not playing.
Okay.
So they have to do what they have to do. They have to focus on regional netball and their teams and representing the varsity. And then after that, we have a training camp and then we'll
be in New Zealand?
A week. It's a
Okay,
week.
cool.
I will be trying to 29th of October and then come back on the 2nd.
Madam, amazing. But I think before we hear about big dreams and big goals, I think we have a few. I think a few people sent us events and fundraisers that are happening now. So one of them is this umpiring course. Is it?
For some reason, I don't know.
Yeah, it's open. I think open to everybody. So someone sent this to me, and it looks exciting. If it is your thing, it's super exciting.
That's online.
Yeah. So and I mean, it's cheap. I think it was 200 rand or something. And then this massive cricket tournament, the first weekend of. Are you gonna go watch this?
No.
All right. The weekend of the
Oh, not TV.
on the first and 2nd of October. It was also T10, so it's 10 player or 10 teams. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 players probably. Something exciting also. Yeah, it's also a fundraiser in aid of cricket development, so you can go and enjoy. And then there's this super cool foursome that is going to Portugal for hip hop dancing and qualifying. And you guys know it's very expensive for people to go overseas. I mean, last time I think I checked to them, I think it's like 40,000 rand each person, and that's deep pocket for parents. So they're having a cool fundraiser on the 7th of October. Singer Soul Sound, Colonisha Walker. I mean, she doesn't need introduction. She's been all over the TV, and then DJ Kian. Yeah, they were doing a fundraiser for dreams to come true in Portugal. And then lastly, there's a Paul Business Lab on Thursday for those entrepreneurs that want to hear a budding entrepreneur story. Andre Haasbroek, he's at Into Food CIO. He's giving us some of his time. So you guys can join. I think the link is there on my Facebook page. Madam, what's the big dream?
You know what? To be honest with you, I would like to play netball. So I feel like okay, I can feel that I'm done.
Yeah.
And then the dream is to be a teacher.
Okay.
A teacher and then inspire. And I remember when I was at school, what teachers did for me to be to end up where I am.
Yeah.
And they still say, congratulations, Shannen, we see you. I can literally name them, but I want to be that teacher.
Yeah.
Help them to be the best that they can be.
Yeah.
You can do it. If you have a talent, why not?
I mean, I could also mention those teachers' names because whatever post I make of you, I see the same names. Juffrou, Albert Javier, I've got all those teachers' names on the list because you could see it. Yeah, but I mean, that's probably a teacher's dream to inspire the kids. And I think that's probably a teacher's responsibility also. And then after netball, what do you do?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Not yet.
Other sports, because it looks like you like other sports.
I stopped, so I don't think I can go back to gymnastics. That will literally break my body.
Okay.
No, I'll just gonna go for fun. I think. Just maybe riding the stairs and all that.
Yeah.
Jazz. I'll just do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, and so when you final year, so you're finishing this year?
This year, yes, finishing this year, graduating next year. That's it. When I'm done, finally done.
And then you graduate and you're a qualified teacher.
Qualified teacher, I'm good to go.
Okay, why teaching?
Like I said, it's because of literally it's because of the other teachers. I actually stopped teaching because I remember I said I went to Northwest University. I started teaching.
Okay.
And then it wasn't for me. I didn't like it and I didn't like it. Came back and then I realized no, I want to be a teacher.
Alright.
And then I started to do from scratch.
Okay. So before we go, 5 questions. Supper with 3 people that are alive.
Okay. Play songs.
I'll play some singer. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to stay at home.
Okay. Cool.
That was
Right.
something. One,
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
Cool.
Maybe he inspired me.
Right.
And then I'll put in TK.
Good.
Yes, I will actually. Because because you are a lawyer, and then I'll ask questions regarding that, and then I'll come back to you. So yeah, I think yes, them.
The last movie you cried in?
Oh, the boy in the slab pajamas. You seen that?
No.
It's so sad.
Is it?
It's so sad. It's about the Jews and the
Oh, okay.
It's so good. You will cry. You will cry. You have to watch the boy in the slab pajamas. You can either read the book or watch the movie.
Okay.
It's so good. I actually want to make a movie about a mom.
What is it?
It's the Denzel Washington. I can't remember the name.
Okay. Give me your fondest childhood memory.
I think when I got a bike
Okay.
for the first time because I told my cousin she must drive with me and we fell. But we still laugh about it.
All right. And then if you could tell your 20-year-old self something today of what you know now, what would it be?
Listen,
Okay, 18-year-old.
I have a book that I would like to tell.
Yeah.
Right? But
Okay, 3 pieces of advice you'd give younger Shannen.
I'll just say stick it out.
What does it mean?
I actually have a back to that series of the two shop bars.
Okay.
So whether it's good, whether it's bad, enjoy it in that moment. Take it in. The laughter, the sadness, just take it in because you will get through that.
Right.
Okay, and that's all part of your journey. That's eventually what shapes you, informs you, and makes you the person that you are today. So,
Is that it again? Shapes you, makes you, and makes you.
yeah, it actually breaks you, shapes you, makes you
Okay, nice. I like that.
into the person that you are today. And you will like laugh more. I'll be able to laugh more. Don't be so serious.
Okay.
Yeah, laugh more and post more.
So you're saying you were more serious in your 20s?
I was more,
Too serious.
yeah,
All right.
I had a good time, but I was very focused.
Okay,
I have to say,
right.
And then also, yes, you did a lot of sports, and yes, you missed a lot of things. So prioritize. I would say prioritize more. Yeah, and then I'll you forgive.
Okay, that's two. Give me one more piece of advice for younger Shannen.
I feel like that's fine with it.
Okay, madam. Those are my 4 questions.
Oh, ask another one. Think of another. Think of a
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
I'd like to be maybe invincible.
Okay.
No, no, not this. Um,
Okay, I'll give you my superpower. Would love to read minds.
no, I don't want that because that will destroy me. I don't want that. And I think that's what I'm saying. I don't want a superpower.
All right.
It's nice to be human.
Okay.
Because that makes everyone equal.
All right.
I like to be sometimes, but I love to be human.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't want a superpower.
Right. So, I mean, okay, the last question, what did you ask Nelson Mandela? You were seeking inspiration from him.
How? To be honest, I would ask him in a world that's so harsh and that's so judgmental and you see a lot of people crying, a lot of tears, and a lot of people with masks. Like, and he, like the time that he lived in, he literally came out of jail and he forgave instantly.
Yeah.
So I would like to know, tell me more about that. Like, what went through your head? What made you, as a person, just simply decided, I'm going to do this and I'm going to move forward? Would you like me to ask you a question?
You can go in.
I feel like
Come on, that's too close. But anyway,
I feel like a lot of people, we are obviously thankful for what you are doing
cool.
and how you are like, just showing Paul and Wellington, but literally Western Cape, all of the talent that they are. And we appreciate it so much. So please tell the viewers, your viewers, what made you think about being the village guy?
To inspire and give out. If I had to summarize it, is a lot of people like yourself and a lot of other people in our community are doing amazing things and achieving a lot of stuff. And their stories, number one, inspires us to the kid in the road or the neighbor, um, saying, if he can do it, so can I.
That is so good. And I just want to say, like, we had a conversation before we start.
Yeah.
And what I could hear was, it's nice to see, like, maybe you live in Poland and you think, oh, it will never be me.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like motivation when you see, oh, is he from Paul? What? Are we talking about the guy that's like living
Yeah.
down the road? So that makes it easier for the younger generation to realize, no, but I can do it as well. It's not just people from Australia or from.
And it's relatable.
Yes, definitely. So I feel like that motivates.
Yeah.
And I know that once we make the village guy, we made it in life.
Are we done with this interview, madam?
Yes, I think so. I'm gonna go watch the Marty's table now, so we need to wrap this up.
Okay. Guys, yeah, that was Shannen Bartlett, SA netball player, for those of you who don't know. So next time you get her in the road, ask her for a selfie and an autograph because she's famous now. She's one of the best in South Africa from Wellington. So thanks for joining everybody. And yeah, if you have any sport things you want us to chat about, thanks to all the guys that send those cricket stuff and all the fundraisers. You can send it, and yeah, we're here to spread some good news. So, Shannen, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice. Thank you to the viewers for supporting local.
Yeah.
And supporting this. This is a good thing. So thanks to them. Like I said, thanks for having me. I finally can come for you. But thank you very much. It was so much fun.
Yeah, so I thought maybe get there before life gets more serious than it is now. So, guys, thanks so much for joining. We'll see each other next week. As I said, be consistent. 7 o'clock on a Monday evening. We're here live on Facebook.